Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. So I was looking over at the traffic and it seems like we are getting quite a bit of traffic now, seeing as we did expand this region quite a bit, and we also expanded the town. So this one dirt road certainly is not enough anymore, but I will be getting the heavy traffic ban soon enough. Well, we still need about 2,000 people, which is quite a lot. So I can't really ban traffic from this road yet, and I don't really want to, because if I would do that, then the garbage trucks wouldn't be able to get there as well. Because I think... well, no, that's actually impossible. Garbage trucks could not be heavy traffic, otherwise any district that you have a heavy traffic ban on would not be able to have its garbage collected, so that wouldn't make any sense at all. So yes, I guess garbage trucks and maybe buses as well, I'm not sure, are not categorized under heavy traffic. I'm not entirely sure, I haven't meddled with buses yet. I never really had a dense enough town to justify using them. Anyway, I guess I could start off with upgrading this road. It's not exactly gonna fix things, but if anything, it's gonna make traffic flow a little faster, which will make it go a little bit better perhaps. We'll need to wait a little while until we can see the effects. But I will be making another road down here. Now hopefully they aren't stupid enough to use this road and go all the way through the village. They might be stupid enough, but you never know. It's difficult to sometimes judge what the AI will do because you don't have all the information. Something I would really like is, for example, if you clicked on a guy that you saw some lines where he was going, that would make it a lot more easy to see where everyone is going. Because, for example, here you see exporting, okay, that's totally fine. But all you basically get is the where they come from as a name, and let's click on this guy for example. Here you see they reside here and they work there. Would be nice if you could just see it with a line, similar to what SimCity 4 had. I think that was very useful. Looks like we had a fire here. Alright. Okay, so... oh crap, the landfill is full. I'm gonna pause for a moment because I was planning on building a landfill somewhere. I could expand this place, but it's gonna make it so that this is quite a polluted area. Well, okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm gonna make another one here, but afterwards I do want to place it somewhere else. It's okay for now. Now, as for this second road, I guess I could expand from over here and go all the way down there. They're complaining about the garbage, but that should be handled pretty soon. The budget is fine, that's good. So, I'm gonna start off with a reasonably straight road. And then I'm gonna give it a curve. Like that, perhaps. Then we got another piece of straight road here. And then we got a slight curve. How does that look? It's okay, I guess. Now let's see if all those idiots do go use this road with their cargo. Oh, he's going that way. Okay, I hope they stay on this side. They should alleviate some traffic from the people that work there. Seems like we do have an abandoned building here. So what was the issue? And not enough workers. Yes, we do have a lot of residential demand. I will be looking into that. So I kind of don't like this part of the road. I'm just gonna redo it. And I don't really like redoing all the roads constantly, but at least it's not as bad as maybe the way some people handle this. Okay, that'll do for now. It's a little bit more aligned, so that's good. Right, and now we need some residential. Let's see. I guess I could make a few residential streets down here. They will look a little bit... Oh, no, let's make them straight. We got one down here. I'm gonna start off with this just piece by piece. Because in my opinion that does allow you to make a much more natural looking town. Because when you start setting down some roads, you always have a certain plan in your head, and if you do too much at once, everything will pretty much look the same, because you always have the same kind of idea how to do things. And if you do a few streets now and you do a few later on, you always got a kind of a different idea how to do things. And I think that kind of simulates the way that real towns, at least real towns, slowly grow. So that you get a street there, and then you get another idea, you get a whole web of streets, I guess. You can easily see this sort of stuff if you look on Google Maps, especially in North America, where you have all those huge suburban districts, and they all look the same simply because they were all built by the same companies and all built in bulk basically. And they all look the same because of that. And when you look at more in the central areas of big cities or in European cities that grew a lot slower, you see this whole mess because people didn't really think ahead all that much, because they didn't really need to. 100 years ago people didn't think about how it would look now, but they just built stuff, and that's what I want to do. I still want to make it so that it does make sense, but only it should make sense when I build it. I hope that makes sense. I think I'm rambling too much about all this sort of stuff. This district needs to be extended, and they don't have any water, it seems. We still got a lot of demand. Let's put down another road. Let's go like this. That'll give us a big area to place something in. That's good. Let's put down another piece of road here, somewhat parallel. That's good. I might try and grow the city a little bit like this to make it look a little more spread out, because as you can see, I usually always had these roads on the end that pretty much made a very distinct boundary around my city. And I think if I want to simulate how it would grow, I gotta make a bunch of these dead-end streets that go someplace. It'll make it look a little bit more like it's growing. Okay, so where else can I put something like this? This could do. We're getting a bit close to the pollution now. We should be fine. I don't see any garbage demands. Yes, one over here, but we should be fine, I hope. I guess we could connect this one. And crap. And there they go again. I hate it. I don't know why this happens. It should not. Eventually I'm gonna be putting some other stuff on that. I guess this will be commercial. but we don't have any demand for commercial. Although I guess I could already zone it. That wouldn't really harm anyone. That'll at least make sure that no one builds any industrial stuff in here. Alright. Let's continue. I'm gonna make sure that everything is fine. How's healthcare doing? Totally okay. Dead care is fine. Traffic is actually looks a little bit better now. It used to be near the dark red. Now it's somewhere in the middle. So that's totally fine. I guess it's a combination of the fact that I did upgrade this one and that I have another road here for all the people to go to work. I don't see any heavy trucks here. That's very good. Alright, now let's paint some green. Okay, that looks fine. And it seems like we have some water issues, or not? No, it's just people complaining about not having water when they instantly build their house, but they're all fine. Seems like the water availability is a lot more than the sewage treatment now. I guess that's because I did build another water tower when I thought I didn't have enough. But that was because this one didn't have any power, so we're not quite even there. But that's it's okay. And we are still making quite a bit of money. I actually still have quite a lot of money. 100,000. What do I do with all this stuff? It's pretty easy to waste all your money on things. Don't think I need buses yet. We also have these things, which unlock piece by piece. Fountain of life and death. Well, next to a cemetery. That would be weird. Although maybe fitting. Then we have the Statue of Wealth. The upkeep is quite steep. I guess that's fitting for a Statue of Wealth. But still, 500 a week. It's reasonably big. This one should eventually end up somewhere near the commercial district, I guess. This one is already 16% full. That's quite a lot. I'm gonna be needing those incinerators soon enough. And we actually have a lot of messages here. We are finally recycling. Yes. What do you mean finally? I've set that policy quite a while ago. Someone complaining about the fires. More recycling. Okay. Everyone seems to be talking about garbage and recycling. Alright, well, fair enough. We should be fine in that aspect. Now this seems like a very busy street now. I guess there's a lot of stuff coming from here. Well, actually there isn't. Not sure why it is complaining. This is a very busy road though, so I might try and use some sort of one-way roads here. I'm not entirely sure. If I make this one one-way till we are back here, that'll make it so that people will be forced to take other roads to get on this one. I could also make this one one-way, but that wouldn't really help all that much. Because then people would be able to get from one side to the other. Let's see. So these guys are all... This must all be exports. Still, if I make this one one-way, that way, they wouldn't be able to go this way. And people that go to work would still be able to go this way and go out this way. It's kind of tricky. I may need to think about that a little more before I do stupid things. We have no demand for residential anymore at the moment. Things seem to be growing. We're still quite far away from the 5,500 that we need. Let's take another look at the town. I'm not sure if you will see the difference between the graphics quality on YouTube, but I certainly can, especially if you try and zoom out in certain places, zoom in certain places. Let's see if I, oh yeah, for one, I can easily read the signs now. So it's 40 here, I'm guessing that's kilometers per hour. Because otherwise it would be a little fast if it was miles. One thing I like about this sort of city is that there's always some sort of street that you probably haven't seen yet, somewhere tucked away. Because if you follow this one, for example, let's go towards the fire, and you have all these bends in the streets, and it's easy to pass like another street because there is no connection to it. At least I think so. I'm just talking a bit, waiting. Oh, and we got a whole bunch of demand again, which is nice. Let's put down another few roads. We could connect this one. Yeah, let's do that. And this one. And we got a whole, actually a very big block here. I could make this somewhat a cemetery block perhaps. I could build another one down here. When I need it, that is. So let's paint a few more green things. And let's upgrade this piece of the road down here. Okay. It seems like money is accumulating faster than I am spending it, which makes sense seeing as I'm not building all that much at once. We have some power issues, or well, not anymore it seems. Let's see. Yeah, we have power issues. Let's up the budget. 115 should handle things. Maybe not. Let's go to 125. Well, it's still close, but it'll do for now. The water stuff, the sewage treatment isn't all that great. We did lower the budget, but seeing as I do have plenty of money, I'm gonna put down another one. Let's see. Let's place one down there, and then I'm gonna be lowering the budget again. I hope this thing is working. Yes, it is. It's also gonna be draining a bunch more power, but we're still fine. Now water availability is lower than sewage treatment, and I'm not gonna be placing any more water towers there because they will get polluted. It isn't there yet, but it's actually very close, too close perhaps. I might want to relocate them, and I think it's fitting to place the water towers somewhere near the agricultural district. So I'm gonna start off with relocating this thing. Where can I put this thing without destroying too many farms? It's actually very small, so I could potentially put it somewhere between the blocks, like right here. That's one. Do I have anything else going through blocks? I guess I could put one right there and try and connect it. Well, let's pause for this, otherwise they will complain about not having enough water, and that's not good. We got one there, and let's relocate this one to... I think it's okay to have at least one somewhere near the town, but not right there. I do need to keep in mind that this does have quite a bit of noise pollution. So let's put one over here perhaps. That's fitting. Right next to the entrance. And then we need a new one someplace else. I guess I could put two next to each other perhaps. Or another one down here. We might have a gap here. There we go. That's good. Now the water should be fine. Yes, there we go. Now it's equalized again and I can drop the budget. Not too much, because it does seem to drop very fast when you lower it. So I don't think it's very linear, but well, it's I still have to investigate that. I'm going to be doing some tests, I think, or it may already be somewhere on the wiki, I'm not sure. Now I gotta connect this. Luckily the pipes under pollution do not pollute the water, I think, so that's not a problem. I think this looks fine. It totally fits in an agricultural area. I was planning on also having some wind turbines there, but those things are quite a bit larger than a... As you can see, the footprint of it is quite big, so you would have to sacrifice a few of these farms unless you build a bigger block with a gap in the middle to put a wind turbine in. And also the wind here is not exceptionally high, so it wouldn't really pay off all that much to put one there. Although you might put one there for aesthetical reasons. I might do just that eventually. So anything else happening? We don't have any connection here, but I don't see anyone complaining. I guess it's because everything is properly connected. Yes, these guys are actually right next to the wind turbines. Do they have any... Yes, they do have noise. Oh well, they'll have to live with it for now. The wind turbine was there before they built their house, so they should have thought of that before they built there. Let's see, so I can get rid of these things. Let's do that because they do cost a little bit of money. It's not that much, but it's actually more than a road. And any money you can save is good. Alright. That all seems fine. Oh. Finally, cows. No idea where they were hidden all the time. Oh, and we got a bunch of pigs here. So, yes, there are animals apparently. I just totally missed it. And we got a whole bunch of signs here that we can read. So we got the yakisoba tasty noodles. Alright. Now I'm hungry again. We got some burgers here. It's crunch time. I think there's another one somewhere around here. No. We got one here. Oh, it's crunch time again. There should be one about pop soda or something. Or maybe that's in the town, I'm not sure. No, more burgers. Oh well, I can't find them, but there should be some in the commercial district, I think. There's a few gaps here. Yeah, I don't exactly have all that much commercial demand, it seems. I do have plenty of residential demand. Let's take a look. We only have 1% unemployment. I guess that's quite good. It's probably a combination of the fact that a lot of my young adults and teens are now in the high school instead of looking for a job. How's that going anyway? High school, these things are doing rather fine. I could lower the budget a little bit, but I don't think it's necessary because if I grow, I'm gonna be needing to up it again. Garbage seems to be doing fine. We got average ground pollution because of this. Everyone is happy, that's good. Oh, and now we're up to 2%. And the land value. We have a little bit of green that's coming from the center here. Eventually that's gonna go a lot greener once I can get those streets with the trees around them. That'll do quite a lot for the town. How's traffic? It's fine, it seems. It's quite a busy road, but that's okay. I'm gonna be thinking about how I can handle the traffic flow here. It can certainly be improved, but you kind of have to think about those things. If you build too fast and if you just say, okay, let's just make this one road one way, this one way, this one way, eventually you're gonna cause new problems, which is not, of course, the way to go. Okay, we can fill in this as well. I guess I forgot about that. So we're up to 4,000 people now. I guess it should go rather fast to get up to 5,500 if I build a few more residential places. Just try and extend this way and this way as well to get closer to the farms. Alright, anyway, I'll be ending the episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.